we move on to the fourth on the programme, which is the first leg of the triple trio. We stay on the turf here as well. It's a class we got it the dirt. Apologies. Class 4 over the 1,200 metres for the fourth, headed by Elite Boy, whose only win to date has been here over course and distance. Drops in class. Starlark, a last start course and distance winner. McMonagle, Class 4 for the first time. Flying Lover, last start course and distance winner. Creative won at Chung Fa 2 starts back. Cool Celeb broke his maiden last time out over course and distance. Spondalians last at Chung Fa behind the Creative the last time. And Nice Fandango, barrier 6 for him. He generally likes to burn early and uses early speed to good advantage. Creative and Bond Elegance, the two horses that made up at Chung Fa within the last month. The Creative obviously winning up there. That was back at the end of March.
All right, pace will be strong here. They'll be going quicker than you did to the Banana Lounge last week, Andrew. And Elite Boy is the question mark in the whole race for me. Dropping in class, blood in trachea, bled. He's had so many issues, but he can run. He's won once and had 4 minors, and he could lead this and potentially just run away with it. But there are other options. Nice Fandango, Starluck was a good winner last start. There's quite a strong class 4, actually.
Here is Elite Boy, as you say, he's run last at his last 3 starts and second last the start before. I thought I'd show you, since he is the downgrader, he's the one closest to us. It's working with Fairy Floss.
No trial, Paul?
No trial either coming in, so you have to take him on trust. The Creative was a winner at Chung Fa, at the Chung Fa meeting, now coming back here to the all-weather. He's only had the 1 win from his 23 starts, but he's a fit horse, and his works on the all-weather surface hasn't been too bad as well. And Lunar Zephyr, another one of the pace setters in this particular race. Might find it a bit tough here with all that pace around him, but he's fit and he's going okay as well. Again, there wasn't too much to show here.
All right, OK. Well, this is the first leg of the triple trio. We've got a $1.6 million jackpot going in, so an estimated dividend in the region of $4 million for the TT here. We're going to start off our search for the winner with the last start winner, Starluck and Sha Tin.
He's a nice horse and his last win was pretty strong.
In that race, you had a beautiful barrier draw, gate number 2, but the start prior to that, things didn't work out from a wide draw. You're drawn wide again come Monday. What are your thoughts with him and how the tactics could pan out?
Well, you know, you've seen from a good draw how much speed he can have, and I think first up we definitely had to ignore that run, because from that outside gate, the only thing I had to do was to push forward. And it was really not a good experience for the horse, because he of course done too much and then he stopped. So of course then he come back with a good draw, and of course he showed his ability. And I think now even he's got an outside gate, but I think he's ready for it. So I hope that second run and the win has given him confidence, and so that he can take the bad draw in his chin.
Do you have to push forward with him, or is there a bit more scope? Is he not so one-dimensional?
Well, you know, with him, he's got the speed, and once you get around the first turn, then some horses, they normally slow down. That's when he starts to get into more of his speed. So it's pretty difficult that I will have to bring him back from the start, because then he'll try to over race with me, because I've of course tried him and ride him a few times, so I've got to know him. I think from that outside gate it's gonna be a little bit tricky, but I think I will have to ride the horse where I find him.
He's only had 2 starts. He's a 3-year-old. What sort of opinion do you have of him overall, Karis?
No, he's a very smart horse actually. You know, like I said, first up was just very bad experience, and of course he showed last time what he could do, how much speed he had, and he can still quicken up nicely. He's still a young horse, but I think there's still a lot of improvement to come.
Yes, I mean, Karis obviously talked about the draw quite a bit there, and that's the key really, is where he's going to end up from that wide gate.
Yeah, Frankie actually spoke quite positively about the horse in the media prior to his last start win, defending his defeat first up. So I get the feeling they've got a reasonable opinion of him.
Yeah, I like him. I think he's a really nice horse, and he's learnt a lot from start 1, start 2. He got used up far too much early here. I think there's enough pace where he can slot in. So.
All right, that'll be the key then for Starluck. Our likely favourite. Cool Celeb came good last time out with Viva Council, and Heart's Keeper still running a genuine race. He's 9-year-old now, Heart's Keeper.
Cool Celeb had the perfect run in this race, total run to suit, but he still won it nicely enough. So I've got him in on a minor line. Heart's Keeper keeps running. He's an old boy now. He's going to get the £10 claim, and Viva Council's pretty honest.
Yep, Viva Council Hearts Keeper go in for me. I'm with Paul. I thought Cool Celeb got all the favours there, but it was a good training performance. Had runs over the longer trip, had some American pedigree through the dam side, brought back in trip onto the all-weather first time and bang, got the money. Yeah. And was tried a little bit late in the betting, so there was some confidence to say he'd run well.
Yeah, I missed that one, so I'll let him go again. Cool Celeb. Flying Lover, though, what about him? He's a last start winner. That was over the 1,200 metres. It's impressive doing so as well. We're back at the trials with him, though.
The key with this horse is he didn't used to settle. He used to pull, he used to reef, he used to get really hot and bothered. He doesn't do that now, and he won. He won really nicely. He's coming to this trial, and he's in the trail, and he's nice and relaxed again. So I think he's a big chance in this race.
Clearly looks the most comfortable of the four going across the wire there. There's a couple of nice young horses in that trial too. So, yes, I think Paul's hit the nail on the head. If they've got him to settle, maybe he can go on with it.
All right, he is our favourite at this stage, Paul. A wide market, though, for the fourth.
Yeah, it's quite an open one. He's a loose favourite. I got him in second behind that Star Luck. We heard from Karras. I think he's a really nice 3-year-old, and he keeps improving, this horse. Look, even if you sit 3 wide on the dirt, just behind the pace, I don't think it's the worst place to be in this race. So I've got him on top to beat Flying Lover, who's obviously improved. Now he's learnt to settle. Iron King, he's only had limited starts, and he comes onto the all-weather for the first time. Horse that generally works well on it, so I've got him in third. And Cool Celeb, he can't beat the stats. 1 start, 1 win on it. Even though he had all the favours, I still think this is his surface. 2, 4, 9, 8.
Yeah, I've gone with the 2 as well. I actually don't see the wider barrier as too much of a hindrance for him. It will give him plenty of galloping room. I know on debut he had the wide barrier, but the horse sort of just got fractious and overcooked himself, basically. I think, you know, with a bit of experience, he doesn't necessarily have to lead. He might end up a bit deep, but he can probably settle in the run and still go on and win. Viva Council, he's been good to me. I'll throw him in. I thought he ran well last start, even though he got run off his legs early. Flying Lover, as Paul said, he could probably run over them again. And Hearts Keeper, the old boy, he's very honest. He's got another good barrier and a 10-pound claim to boot as well, so he was hard to leave out. 2, 6, 4, 7.
Yep, I got the 2, 4 and 6 as well. I thought Iron King was interesting as well. All-weather for the first time. Zach Pert and Dennis Yip, barrier 3. Just the one trial coming in. That's the first leg of the triple trio. Next up for us is the first leg of the 6-up. It's our feature race as well. It's the Hong Kong Lions Cup.